Hey guys, Tyler here with a new map print that I picked up recently. This one's particularly from Dark Horse. It's a Dragon Age Veilguard one about Thedas, the map, I guess you would say. Didn't know it was numbered, but these are, I got 139 out of 350. But yeah, we're going to talk about kind of what it looks like, some things that are on it. And I guess if you're someone who doesn't know much about uh, the history of the series or don't want to get spoiled, I'd probably just mute because we're going to talk about a lot of spoiler things, I guess, most likely. So, for example, up here at the top left here, that started all off, the dagger, the Wolf's Fang, as it's been known, the one that started like pretty much most everything in this series, the one that created the Veil, the one that Mythal got killed by, literally the one that you use in Veilguard, the game itself. Quite the history here on this guy. Then you have Morgan here, right below it. Obviously, pretty important throughout the series, especially later when you find out that she has a fragment of Mythal inside of her. Leads to a pretty interesting interaction depending on how you play the game. One thing I don't know is that this guy here, yeah, I don't know. That guy kind of looks like the founding Titan out of Attack on Titan. Like, legit. Have no idea where he's from, so if let a brother know. Uh, got the classic griffins over here, pretty much tamed by the Grey Wardens that came from actually Anderfall right here. Headquarter over here in Weishaupt. Pretty cool place. Had the actual First Order, I believe, was created there during the First Blight, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong there. Then you got Kal Shirak right here, one of the three, I guess, living areas where dwarfs live at. I think there's three of them. Yeah, there's three. There's one there, then there's one here, Ozamar, and then you have Kal Shirak over here as well. Back up here, though, you got Tevinter, probably one of the more important cities in the series. Place where Andraste came from. Literally the biggest magician city in the world. Big slave lovers, though, unfortunately. Literally created I guess they didn't create the First Blight because that came from Solace, but they technically opened the portal to that side, with blood magic, and it pretty much spread everywhere. And as you can see at this point, all this black here, up here, and all over here, it's just pretty blighted these days, unfortunately. Then you have the Arthaian Forest here. There used to be the old Elven headquarters back in the day, but classic Tevinter did not like them. And when they lost pretty much their immortality, when the Fave was, split with the Veil, Tevinter pretty much just came over and conquered them. So, R.I.P. old school elves. They ended up having to relocate where's it at? Down here, to Helm Shiral. Not a lot of them lived to make it down there, but they did through the Great March. But the classic, this place, Orlais right here, literally came over here, pretty much killed every single one of them when they were trying to expand east. R.I.P. Got the Necropolis here, pretty cool place. You only get to really see it in Veilguard. It'd been kind of cool if there'd been more places kind of expanded on there. But up here in the top right, you have Gillidan, classic, one of the bosses for this series. She's pretty Cthulhu, though. I didn't really expect that, but I guess that's kind of how it goes. What I assume is the lighthouse here. I'm not 100% sure, but I assume this is the lighthouse that Solace was using and that you pretty much use at the end, or the whole time in Veilguard. But if you know, let me know. But I think that's what that is, probably. Then you have Treviso, which I don't really think much happened there that I can remember, to be honest. But there's probably something. Then we have down here in the corner, you got Ostagar, classic moment in the series. If you know, you know. But basically, your boy gets absolutely betrayed here. Like the Berserk betrayal, man. Literally, Logan gets betrayed. Or he does the betray, I guess, against Kaylin and Duncan. R.I.P. Duncan. True homie. I guess down here you have actually Soul was in the Dreadwolf form here. You don't really get to see much of this until Veilguard, but he had that name Finn Harrell, which, you know, and well, it's kind of cool. Down here, I guess, I'm not sure if this is what this is supposed to interpret, but I feel like this is basically Solace when he is condemning pretty much all of the elves when he separates them from the Fade. But I'm not 100% sure. You know, let me know what you think. Then down here in the bottom, we have our classic Elgonan, the one of the Evanaris, and one of the two final bosses, I guess, of the Veilguard. Now, will we get another? I guess the series technically, unless we get another game, but you know, technically the series wasn't, or the game wasn't as popular as a lot of people would want. But you know, hopefully we get another game. I enjoyed it, but either way, this is the Dark Horse map print, Dragon Age Veilguard edition. Let me know what you think.